Hey guys, it's Dr. Christy Hafer here, and man, I hope you're excited as I am about summertime hitting. It is my favorite time when the sun is out and the schedules are light, we aren't running everywhere for our kids, and they're not worrying about getting to school on time and making their lunches and everything else. So it's a great time for me. It's also a really great time for kids to get their health back on track. I unfortunately have talked to several teachers just recently about some of the, I would say, less fortunate kids in the classroom that really struggled through school. And the teachers who, of course, their hearts are so connected to these kids, they really want the kids to be successful and to thrive like the rest of us do. And the parents or the child, unfortunately, leave that classroom or that school year feeling like, oh man, I hope, better luck next time, or I hope things will go a little bit better. And there was an end of the year just basically collaboration with the teachers, and especially some of them that are helping out with like IEPs and 504s, and some of the stuff that they had to talk about with these kids, some of the successes and some of the struggles that they had. And one of the gals that I talked to who does some of the behavioral integration with them had said, one of the biggest struggles that the teachers have, especially at the middle school level and even high school level, but this happens across the board, is the negative self-talk. Like, what do you do for these kids that are constantly telling themselves how dumb they are, or how stupid they are, or how they don't fit in and they don't have any friends, and they just negatively reinforce the same thing over and over inside of their brains, and it's gonna go into their physiology as well. So that's a huge struggle, which is also one of the number one reasons that we are teaching the sensory versus behavior to these teachers, to recognize, is this a behavior issue, or is this possibly a sensory issue, and what can we do about it? Because we want kids to feel good about themselves. We want kids to be able to tell themselves positive things instead of negative things. So if you know a teacher or even a parent who is thinking, man, next year it's got to be better, this school year has got to be better, we need to set them up for success in the summer, it starts today, and or teachers that want a healthier, happier classroom, more connected classroom, send them our way. June 20th at the Oak Barrel, we are having our next sensory versus behavior perfect storm, where we're going to talk all about that and why the negative self-talk is there in the first place, because that's the most heartbreaking thing. That was the most heartbreaking thing for me with my son. What got me into this is the way he was feeling about himself. So join us, sign up at perfectstormidaho.com and learn some more tips and tools. But for now, just love these kids through it. The best thing you can do is love them through it and let them know that they can be the best version of themselves, and the better they talk about themselves is the better they're going to feel about themselves. Thanks, Heather. I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you enjoy that sunshine.